we're starting now on the left-hand side. So we've got left-hand side, we've got sine x plus sine 2x. Now, we've got sine x plus sine 2x can only be broken up in one way, 2 sine x cos x. Now, we've got 1 plus cos x plus, now, which of the cos 2x formulas have got a minus 1 in it? Which of the cos 2x formulas have got a minus 1 in it? And yes, you would have been right if you said the one, in fact, has got a minus 1 in it, would have been the 2 cos squared x minus 1. Cos 2x, 2 cos squared x minus 1 is one of the options to break up cos double angle formula. Why did I choose it? Because it's got a minus 1 in it. So, why did we put in the minus 1? Because we want to cancel. We want the plus 1 and the minus 1 to cancel itself out. Now you've got 2 terms over 2 terms. In algebra, if you had 2 terms over 2 terms, what would you be doing? You would be pulling out the highest common factor. So yes, what's common in these 2 terms? There's a term, there's a term. What's common? Sin x. What are you left with? Sin x divided by sin x is 1 plus 2. Sin x and sin x will cancel. You're left with cos x over. What's common here? You've got cos x. Cos divided by cos is 1 plus 2. Cos squared divided by cos x is cos x. Now you've got 2 brackets which are identical. 1 plus 2 cos x, 1 plus 2 cos x. What are you left with? You're left with sin x over cos x. And what do we know about sine over cos? Tan x, which is equal to right hand side. Boys and girls, in the exam, you would be getting at least 5 to 6 marks for a question like this. Alright? Hope you got it right. Hope you're understanding the process. We're now going on to a heavier one. And this one here is from a past paper. It's come out in many past papers. So now the question says, prove that sine 3x is equal to 3 sine x minus 4 sine cubed x. And that question is worth 7 marks. That's your question in the exam. We're now going into the answer, and I need you to pay very careful attention here. Okay. Now, let's erase everything else so there's absolutely no distraction besides the challenge that's in question. Okay. We've got left hand side, we've got right hand side. To the eye, to the naked eye, it looks like the right hand side is more complex than the left hand side. But mathematically speaking, the right hand side is in its simplest form. There's nothing you can do with sine x. There's nothing you can do with sine cubed x. But sine 3x is our challenge. That's what poses the challenge. The challenge is posed with sine 3x, not with the right hand side. So we start on the left hand side. We start with sine 3x. Now, I want you to remember something. I don't know whether your teachers have showed you this in school or they haven't showed you. Sine 3x. Sine 3x. When you see an odd number, you break it up into compound. If this was 4 or 6 or 8, if this was an even number, you will use double. So sine 3x, whether it's 3, 5, 7, you will use your compound. So you'll break it up into your compound angle formula. So sine 3x as a compound would be sine x plus 2x. 1x plus 2x will give me 3x. And that's a compound angle. Okay? So compound angle, x plus 2x to give me 3x. Sine of a compound angle. What do we know about sine of a compound angle? Sine cos, cos sine, and the sine stays the same. So now we're going to put x, 2x, x, 2x. You agree with that? From sine 3x, we broke it up into a compound angle formula, x plus 2x, and that would be sine cos, cos sine, the sine stays the same.